Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope for April 2017. And this is for you coming from Virgo, and it starts from Saturday the 1st up to Saturday the 8th of April. Let's start with Saturday the 1st. Saturday the 1st, in the morning and afternoon and early evening sessions, there are plenty of ego planets. So they're going to make you behave like a perfectionist. They're going to make you be very critical and criticizing other people easily. They'll make you as not being satisfied of any position at all, whether it's in your personal life, whether it's in your marriage life or romance, whether it's got to do with your career or business. So you can't allow this. Otherwise, you are going to isolate yourself and others are not going to work with you properly. And so you will find that the morning and afternoon session brings a bit of difficulties for you because you can't find support for yourself. Also, watch out that if you want to stand out like a sore thumb, you are going to attract blame as well. The evening session and the night session becomes worse for you. So you can see how the morning, afternoon slowly getting difficult for you, and then as the late afternoon, evening moves in, a couple of bad planets for you move in as well. So watch out. So watch out that the evening and the night session are going to produce plenty of difficulties. Difficulties in associating with your romance or marriage side, difficulties with career areas and with colleagues and your bosses. And if you are in business, there's also a problem. And so bad news comes in as the day moves on. So watch out. You cannot afford to argue, you cannot afford to be a perfectionist or to be arrogant. Sunday the 2nd starts with a lot of water in the horoscope, and that means that you cannot focus because there are too many emotional issues troubling you. And therefore you become a person who can be intimidated, who can be lacking direction, and you tend to not do anything properly or not do anything or not take any action at all. So you are just there not being able to move ahead. So do the opposite and focus, write down on what's important for you to do on this Sunday the 2nd, and you will see what is important and thereby attend to it. Now, emotional planets are plenty during the morning and afternoon session. So that means that you can have some emotional areas which are not happy. The last thing you want to do, you coming from Virgo, you don't want to show your temper, you don't want to argue unnecessarily, otherwise the situation can become worse. Try to go along with the plans of other family members or friends and it will be better for you. During the evening, late afternoon, evening and nightfall session, another planet enters. And this planet is making things worse. Now there is a danger of accidents. Now there is a danger of having people who are against you, having the opportunity to attack you, whether in verbal ways, whether emotional ways, or whether in areas of physical ways. Also, you are going to feel very disappointed in some way or another during the whole day, because this planet doesn't just appear in the late afternoon, evening or night session. It's there for the whole day, but it becomes more active as the day moves on. Be careful of the company you keep. Don't drink too much. Accidents are very possible. Otherwise, you are going to have a very bad late afternoon, evening and nightfall period. Monday the 3rd starts quite well. It's not the best group of planets, but they are helping you for progress. So you are going to find as you leave home, the situations are better. And as you arrive at your workplace, if you have a job, you'll find that good news comes and that support comes from your colleagues and from your bosses. You are able to progress. And if you are in business, also good news can come. And this good news is to do with an expansion, with more business contacts and more business contracts. So you are beginning to improve the day as you move on. During the late afternoon, evening and nightfall session, a better planet even moves in and improves your day. So you are going to get good news slowly as the day moves on. And so be patient. It's the late afternoon and the evening session where you can do very well in your area of career or business. Solutions will be found and you are able to plan long term. So it's good to socialize. Take your marriage partner out in families and bond. Take your romance partner for long-term bonding as well. And no harm taking or inviting your colleagues or superiors or bosses, because this planet makes you bond with other people. It makes other people compassionate to you. And if in business, by all means, invite your business people and the people that you hope to do business with, and long-term contacts can be made as well. Tuesday the 4th starts pretty well, but there are short-term planets for the morning, afternoon, and even early evening period. Short-term planets mean that they come and they give you the opportunity and they leave you. So you got to be on your toes. You got to follow up whatever opportunity you have. So in your career and business area, you're going to do well in the morning and afternoon and early evening period. You've got to be, as I said, very active and be ready for the opportunities to come. They are short term, no harm. Take them short term. Wait for another day when you can move them to a long term process. And if you're looking for romance, you can find it unexpectedly and suddenly, because in all areas of your life, this short-term planet brings unexpected and sudden positive moves for you. And no harm taking your marriage partner out as well for lunch or things like that. As the day moves on, two aggressive planets move in, and they make your approach a bit over-determined, a bit over-pushy, and the area of your temper and aggression will also rise. So you will tend to be a person who others feel is unnecessarily aggressive. So don't want to do that. Take the soft approach. Be approachable. Be flexible. And you'll be able to control these two planets. These two planets are most active during the late afternoon and evening and nightfall session. So if you are socializing, be careful that you can easily be angered. You can easily become aggressive. You can easily show your temper. So try not to do that. Do the opposite by being calm, being accessible, being a person who is wanting to be kind to others. Wednesday the 5th starts very, very well for you. Even before you leave home, everything is very nice. And as you arrive to your place of work, if you have a career, or if you have a business, you are going to start getting good news very quickly. And so be ready for this good news. Be ready to reply. Be ready to keep in contact. It's a day that's keeping you busy in a positive way. So don't try to relax. Pick up the phone. Make contacts in area of career if you want to change jobs. And if in business, make phone calls. Be active. Chase business contracts. So everything goes very well for you. Looking for a romance, your level of communication will be very good. So morning, afternoon and early evening sessions, make your contacts. And later on you can have a date. Now, as the evening and nightfall moves in, the planet of arrogance returns. And this planet of arrogance now makes you very proud of your contacts that you have made earlier, of the movements forward that you have begun to attain, of things looking very bright for you. And so a level of arrogance is going to be seen from you. But don't show that. Remain humble. Remain approachable. Don't criticize anybody. And even when you are socializing in the evening and nightfall period, try to be always friendly. This way you will make the whole day approach to your side. Otherwise, if you show arrogance, there's going to be certain people who are not happy with you. Thursday the 6th is a very difficult day for you to begin with. It produces bad news. Whether bad news in career, in business, in romance, in marriage, it will come. And so you have to be ready. And you cannot fight this bad news. You have to accept it in a way, and you have to work around it. So try not to argue. Try not to be arrogant. Try not to be pushy. This is something people in Virgo can do. Otherwise, you will make the situation even worse. So morning, afternoon and early evening periods, be careful of this. As the day moves on to the late afternoon and then evening and nightfall, emotional planets come in very strongly. and they take away your focus. They make you dreamlike. They make you uncertain. They make you moving from idea to idea. And if you do that, then you are going to have a lack of focus and the inability to get what you want. So focus, don't argue, and the evening and nightfall session can improve. And be ready for a change of plans which may upset you. Friday the 7th is even worse as it starts, and it brings about a stubbornness from people, difficulties to find support, difficulties in progress as bad news comes into the career, business, marriage, or the romance area. So you have to be prepared. You cannot fight this. Try to move along, swim with the flow, try to be agreeable, get your support team better, and make sure that you can work with others. This way you will be able to control these couple of planets who are making trouble for you. Something of a secretive nature can also appear. So you will be not happy. Perhaps it's from your marriage partner's background or your romance partner's background, or something said about you from the past in your place of work or in business. It won't make you happy. But rather than go out and attack it, try to investigate slowly. Do some research. And this way you will find that you can slowly control the day. As the later part of the day comes in and the night falls, you are going to get some good planets. These are very business-minded planets, and they make you have good contacts during the last part of the day, late afternoon, evening, and nightfall. And so socialize. Take your marriage partner and family people out, and you'll be very happy and bonding. Take your romance partner out, and any problems earlier in the part of the day can be solved. Go out with your colleagues, go out with your bosses, and you will find that they are now very agreeable to you and willing to listen to your plans. And bring up people you are doing business with, or chase new areas of business contacts, and you will come back with some good contacts and some contracts as well. So the day ends much better for you. But remember that these negative planets who are earlier part of the day, they don't disappear. They will also appear in the evening and nightfall. So don't drink too much and drive carefully. Saturday the 8th is going to be a very good day for you. It starts with plenty of good possibilities, and others have compassion for you. They want to follow you. They want to agree with you. So in your personal areas of marriage and romance, you are going to be very happy. Past efforts you have made are now going to help you. And if you are working for some reason on Sunday or on Saturday, some do, you will find good news coming in your area of career. And no harm contacting your business prospects or the business you are doing with people. And you will find that just a phone call may lead to meetings, and you will benefit on this Saturday, the 8th, morning, afternoon, and early evening session. As the day moves on to the evening, late evening, and then nightfall, now very quick planets move in, but they are good to you. So they bring unexpected good meetings. So no harm. Get your colleagues out, get your superiors or bosses if you can out. Call your business possibilities or the people you are doing business with to come and meet you. And you will find that a very good response and something unexpected and good awaits you during the late afternoon, evening, and nightfall period. Do go to Facebook and look me up and follow me, and we can make a date to Skype. I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute consultation. And this will be when I have your full date of birth and your time of birth, and I'll be able to look at your palms. And I'll be very accurate for your next 5 or 6 years to tell you what's going to happen in all areas of your life. And I'll give you a lot of information how to make your life better and luckier. Until then, thank you and goodbye.